friends, denizens of the internet, hello and welcome back to a new series over here at LostTimeGaming. I am Devo, and we are kicking off our week of double episodes during Halloween week here with Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Now, this is an amazing game that I've been looking forward to playing on the channel for a long time, and I haven't just because I kind of in the back of my head I was waiting for a Halloween week to kick this off, because while this is kind of an action game, this deals with horror of a very specific nature, which is mental horror. Now, obviously, you can see from the background here that there's got some runic action, and there's a lot of Norse mythology. I'm not 100% sure if it's Norse or Nordic or how it should be pronounced, but there's a lot of mythology in this game. But by the same token, there's a very real horrific nightmare of having mental health issues and, you know, being taken advantage of and manipulated. And there's a lot to unpack with the mental health issues in this game. So much so that I'm going to replay you right now the clip at the beginning of the game where it shows the disclaimer about mental health warnings, because this game does deal with some very strong subjects. And you know, it could be simple to just write that off as like, you know, this game deals with fantastical stuff and mythology and all that, but there are very real issues at play here. So much so that there's actually a feature you can watch where they kind of go into greater depth about all the stuff they tried to make the display of mental health issues in this game as honest as they could. That being said, here's the disclaimer. Okay, now that you've seen that, I want you to, you know, take that to heart. There's some serious issues in this game, and as amazing as this game is, if you aren't in a good place mentally, you know, this game may not be for you, and you may want to give this playthrough a skip. On the upside, though, if you feel like you're well enough to handle things of that nature, this game is amazing. It's visually amazing. The sounds are amazing. The combat in this game is about the most buttery smooth thing ever. Now, I have played this game before. It's been about, like, I don't know, I'd say a year or so since I have played it, but it is amazing, and I can't wait to get into this on the Halloween week here of double episodes. That being said, I'm gonna shut up and we're just gonna get right into it. There was some issues. I did read about maybe copyright claims about the music towards the end, but I'm gonna leave the music on until it becomes an issue, because there's a lot of kind of, you know, ambient music to this game, as well as some not just, you know, background stuff later on. But either way, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna get into this game right now. Bam! It's just like it's sharp, and it's like here's Hellblade. Oh, and this game is a very slow burn in the beginning, so kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy this intro while I kind of shut up, because there's something to be said about the audio.
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she know coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
I wish I could just tell the voices man quiet.
I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there.
Why isn't she looking?
Why aren't you looking?
She's in Helheim. Look. Up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Go back, go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's there. They're here.
You see them?
Oh, the voices never really stop with Senua as well, so I'm gonna try not talk over them as much as possible, but suffice to say, it is a part of her.
Around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
And one of the striking things you may notice as we kind of float in here on the creepiest boat ride ever is that this is the in-game graphics. This is not a cutscene.
Can you feel them watching?
The motion capture and the visual fidelity of this game is just amazing. And honestly, I kind of watch the trailer for Hellblade 2 pretty much once a month, just because I'm so stoked to play the sequel to this game.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Yeah, there are a lot of elements in this game dealing with light and darkness, you know, upon a myriad of other things. And it doesn't look like we're kind of boating into unfriendly waters.
She's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
I think we've reached our end here. Or rather, the beginning. I keep noticing the head attached to Senua, and it's like, oh yeah, that's not good. Oh man, this game is something else, and usually I replay this every once in a while just for fun, but this is gonna be good kind of deal.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
I get the feeling we do. And that's it. We're in it. Now, and what you may have noticed if you were wearing headphones while listening to that, watching that intro, the audio of the voices in Senua's head is recorded by binaural audio. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but it's audio where they record it in like a 360-degree sphere. Kind of like surround sound, but way more in depth.
Take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
Okay, I don't remember what's the focus button. Is it space? No, that's not it. Oh, that's it. It's E.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from... Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I'm pretty sure we're at just after the 9 days of riding in that line there. And I believe that's Druth, who we're going to be running into a little later on, technically. Or maybe none of this happens at all, but... That being said, we're about to embark on a really not good journey with an awesome main character who, we'll find out as we move on, has a considerable amount of personal flaws, but that makes for a great character.
They're coming. You can't do anything wrong. They're coming now. They're coming. Don't escape. She needs to rush.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in the hunt. But she's not stopping.
Yeah, I mean, she's not exactly running either, but...
Not this time.
Not this time what? Oh. And we're there.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
Oh, yeah. No, don't... That's disturbing. I love the graphics in this game. It's just so amazing. Especially, it's like, oh, the talking heads just breathing in your face.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
It's like Dylan, but super. Also, it's gonna be hard for me to do good commentary on this game just because the bulk of this game is like a ongoing cutscene, which are at some points it's really hard to know where the cutscenes stop and where the regular just let's run around the game continue. And also, if you haven't realized this, you should probably be wearing headphones for this experience.
Bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
And I always enjoy a mythology, a mythos where the world of the undead, aka Helheim, is like a physical place where you can go and be like, yep, let's go to hell. There's something to that that's just really awesome. It kind of reminds me of Virgil. What is it? Oh crap, I can't even think of it now. Where Dante's Inferno, that's it. Jeez, man, massive brain fart there.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Yeah, it's gonna be the pleasant walk through the sunshine. No, it's not. It's gonna suck. No, that's not it. Ooh, F. F is the climb button. This game doesn't have a tutorial per se, like at all. There's no any kind of tutorial in this game other than the voices whispering in your head, which I love, to be honest with you. I just frankly love this game. It's not the longest game because, I mean, when you see graphics of this nature and like that kind of audio fidelity, like you realize you can't make a game like this last forever.
You should be scared.
I don't like the voices like, yo, let's walk over this narrow beam. The voice is like, nah, you're going the wrong way. Are you scared? You gonna fall? Huh? The voices in our head are not super helpful. Sometimes they are.
Stop. What's down there? You've got to go. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
And it's weird. Sometimes Senua hears the voices. Sometimes just we hear the voices. And sometimes she directly communicates with them. So, also, yeah, that's not shady at all. That's the most normal thing that ever normaled. Let's go inspect it. Uh-oh.
It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous. Touch it. Okay, well, conflicting signals here.
I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
I love Druth.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
He's not really like the greatest guy.
Seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Also, Druth's one of those people that I'm not sure if they just kind of used recording effects to put in a live-action person, or they actually made him like an in-game, like, polygonal character. I can't tell. I think it's live-action, but...
I can see one.
Yes, the rune!
Find one like it to open the gate.
Ah. Find the compatible rune. Oh, that's right. This is the main puzzle of this game, because a lot of this game is really just kind of an experience. The main puzzles of this game is finding similar runes, which just kind of exist in the world.
It's near. Look towards the gate. And the gate.
It makes sense, I guess, to a certain extent.
Go through the gate. Go through it.
Actually, it makes about as much sense as everything else in this game.
It worked.
But like that, I love the effort she has to actually put forth to open the door. It's so realistic on a door that
Spent 6
size.
years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
I mean, that sounds pretty good, Druth. I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh-oh. This doesn't look safe, though. Oh, we're gonna shimmy. Shimmy sideways.
She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Oh, you're like right inside my ear saying that. That's ugh. Making the hairs on my neck stand up. It's quite uncomfortable. But that's kind of what the game's going for. And man, it was just a bright sunny day a minute ago. I feel like the closer we get to this.
It's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Yeah, ironically, your actual in real life death is never more than one small accident away. That's true, and you can't run from that fact.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Yeah, something tells me Hela's not going to be too keen on that. Also, before we get into it, I think the one tutorial we get is about what I'm about to say. But you know, now that I think about it, I'll just let it. If I remember correctly, we're gonna find out eventually. There's no reason for me to talk about it. Well, until after the game talks about it. Because after I just said there's no tutorials, I forgot that I think there is one tutorial, but it's more cinematic than it is a tutorial, I suppose. Needless to say, though, the goal of the game isn't so much about winning the game as it is surviving the game, if that makes any sense. Well, it's raining good and hard now. Nice.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
Again, oh,
Someone's here.
that's not good. Oh, there's also moments when Senua just kind of turns around and, like, sees the camera, and it freaks me out. Uh-oh. I think this is something else, though.
resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh, that's not good. That looks pretty painful. Uh-oh. Okay, you want to dance? Come on, you want to go? Come on, I'll cut you up. I'll cut you so bad you wish I didn't cut you so bad. Now, there is a parry button. Ooh, I can kick. Nice. Oh, I took that to the face. Come on, cut you up. What is the parry button? There. Oh, right in the face. The combat is so intensely visceral. Oh, okay. All right. Come on, I got you. Yeah, spin a Rooney on you. That. Ah! Get out of here. Oh, you're not dead. Okay.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Come on, I got something for you. Ah! Okay, that didn't work. Oh, the darkness attacked me. That's not good. Oh, there's multiple. All right, that's bad.
Behind you.
Oh, I can't even attack the darkness. That's unfortunate. Oh, you're behind me? Okay, well, I think I'm screwed here.
Behind you.
Oh, it hurts. Yeah, I cannot attack shadows. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good, Senua. That's, yeah, I think you're dead. Love the slow transition on that, though. Like real time watching somebody turn into a zombie. And then...
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Oh, no, that's probably not helping anything, Senua. No, stop freaking me out.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Alright, well, Senua, I don't think that's gonna work. It's like, the dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost. There's a TLDR there of this game has permadeath, but only after a certain point, if that makes any
The
sense.
hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her.
It's true.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
mean, just look at the determination on her face there. It's almost unsettling. If there's one thing that can be said about Senua, it's she's determined.
The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Sounds easy enough, you know. Just kill some gods. Now the real question is, I don't remember how to parry, but I'm almost positive there is a parry button, so I'll find out in the next episode, because that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you everybody so much for joining me on the first episode in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. I'm Devo, LostTimeGaming, and this has been kicking off our week of double Halloween episodes. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. I know I will, regardless of whether or not you enjoy it. I'll try and, like I said, I'll try and not interrupt over talking as much as possible, but like I said, this whole game is basically one big long cutscene with a lot of action sparsed in. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, there's going to be more of it this week, and I'm not sure if this or the other game I've selected is going to be filling in a slot for Subnautica, because that's the way we usually do this. We usually replace the non-horror game on Halloween week and run it dry until it's over, and then bring back what we were doing originally. That being said, thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.